Hello, my name is DJ Monroe. I'm a senior consultant with Mediu. Today we're going to be demonstrating Genesys Outbound Contact. Genesys Outbound Contact is a fully featured software dialer that's part of the Genesys product suite. Okay, so I'm logged into my environment here. Just a few things to show you. I'm going to log in an agent that's going to be taking our calls here. I have this simulator open, and this is going to be used for a large campaign demonstration that we're going to have to simulate both our agents and our customer phones. I have CC Pulse opened up. CC Pulse is the real-time reporting interface for Genesys, and we'll be able to display all kinds of statistics for our campaign and our call center here within CC Pulse within this view. Okay, my agent's logged in to Genesys Interaction Workspace, which is going to be used to handle all of the interactions and receive the previews for the dialing sessions. And I have Genesys Administrator opened up. And Genesys Administrator is the administration utility for the Genesys suite. So from Genesys Administrator, I'm going to go to the Operations tab and down to Dialing Sessions. And I'm going to pick out our first campaign that I want to run here. I can load and start as many of these campaigns as I want. The agents can be part of multiple campaigns, and they can also be used in a blended environment, so they can take all types of interactions at the same time: outbound, inbound, multimedia. Since we've got a single state engine with the Genesys suite, all that blending occurs universally. Okay, so I've selected my portfolio review campaign. This is a large campaign that we're going to run through the simulator here, and you'll see a number of calls go through here in a second as soon as I load and start this campaign. So I'm going to load it. I'm going to hit start, and here on the simulator you'll see agents taking calls and callers receiving calls. If I look in CC Pulse, I'm going to see statistics generating against these calls. Okay. If you're watching closely, you'll see that the statistics just changed, and they refresh on a regular rate of 3 to 5 seconds. So interesting things about this view. Here at the top I can see the estimated time to complete and all of the call dispositions. So since this campaign is running as a progressive dialing campaign, all of the answering machine detection, busy signal detection, modem detection, all that takes place at the media gateway through call progress detection and gets dispositioned as part of the call. So those calls are never delivered to an agent. I'm also able to incorporate some business data in here, so I can see how many of the callers, or callees I should say, elected to follow up with a phone call or an in-branch follow-up to have their portfolio reviewed. Here on the left side I can monitor all my agents and their activity, see them making calls outbound. And also in Administrator itself I can monitor this campaign. If I go to the Monitoring tab and Outbound Contact, I can bring up calling list reports that show statistics associated with the list, campaign reports that show all the ongoing activity with the various campaigns that we have loaded in the system, and statistics for the current session. Most of these statistics are also available in CC Pulse. This is just really a scaled down view. Just out of convenience, if I'm already in Administrator, I can come over here real quick to check on the progress of a campaign. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this campaign and unload it. Make sure my agents are not ready here. I'm going to load a new campaign. And this is also going to be a progressive dialing campaign. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to show you how the agent handles the call within the interaction workspace environment when they receive it, what the agent's experience is going to be. So I'm going to load this campaign, start it. I get an alert here in IWS in Interaction Workspace that tells me a campaign's been started. I'm going to go ahead and put myself in ready. Okay, here comes my first call. I'm going to accept it. So these should all be live calls. Here's my screen pop. So I've got all kinds of information on the customer. I can disposition the call from down here. And I'm going to go ahead and hang up. Click done. As soon as I go back into ready, I'm going to get another interaction. And there we go. I'm going to accept this interaction. And again, it's a live call. All of these should be live since we're in progressive dialing mode. So I'm going to hang up and finish this interaction. I'll put myself into not ready. Now I'm going to stop this campaign. Again, I get an alert in IWS, an interaction workspace, that a campaign's been stopped. I'm going to unload the campaign. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a preview campaign. So I'm going to load the customer satisfaction campaign. And I'm going to click start. Now this time in my alert I have this get record button. That's what's going to start the previews. If I wait around and I don't accept on the toaster pop, I can go into Interaction Workspace, click on the drop down, click on My Campaigns, find this campaign, and click on Get Record here. And this is going to start the previews. So I'm going to go ahead and call this person. Okay, and it's a live call. So I'm going to disposition this as answered. And we're going to end the interaction. Click done. And then I'm greeted with another preview. In this case, for whatever reason, I don't want to accept this call, so I'm going to decline the call and remove it from the queue and click done. Then I get another preview. This time I'm going to call. Okay, and it's another live call. All right. Okay, so this time I got an answering machine. So I'm going to disposition this as answering machine. I'm going to leave the customer a voicemail. Then I'm going to hang up the call. And we keep working like this all day long. Another live call. See if we can get one that's a fax. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to stop this campaign and I'm going to unload it. I'm going to decline any remaining sessions that I have open. Okay, so this time I'm going to have a push preview campaign. And as an agent, this campaign is not going to give me the option to start the preview. It's going to push it to me. So I'm going to load it. and start it. Now as soon as I go into ready, you get my first push preview. Okay. Call the contact. Okay, and this time it's a fax modem that I've received. I'm just going to hang up because I didn't receive a full screen pop. Okay, so this time I got a good screen pop. Sometimes that happens with this demo. Okay, so I'm going to elect to call this person. It's a live call, so I'm going to disposition this as answered. And then I'm going to end the transaction and click done. So very similar to the normal preview, except I'm getting pushed these alerts. Okay, I'm going to hang it up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this now. I'm going to reject this last interaction that I've got coming in. Unload the campaign. And that concludes the demonstration of Genesys Outbound Contact. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me at any time. I am dmonroe@mediu.com. That's dmonroe@mediu.com. Thank you very much for your time today and for watching our demo.